friends, and welcome back. So I just wanted to kind of share some of my design process. I've always been like super curious about other people's design process, and I think everyone probably has their own unique way of designing, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little glimpse into mine. We are in the backyard again, so you'll probably hear the baby in the background, or the dogs, or construction, or whatever else there might be out here. The weather is still pretty warm here in Reno. I thought it'd be like lots of snow this month, but we've hardly had any snow. We had a lot of snow over winter break, and then that was it. Nothing since then, really. So, let me show you guys the yarn again. This yarn. So this is the yarn that I took apart in the last video. And what I did, I didn't do anything else to it. I should probably like wind it and wet it so that it can relax and stuff, but I'm just not going to. Sorry. I just wanted to like start knitting with it right away. What I did do is I did do a wraps per inch, where I took a hard ruler and I wrapped it around to see how many wraps I could fit in an inch. I ended up with 8 wraps per inch, which put me into the bulky range. And I did that because I wanted to know what the recommended needle size would be for this weight yarn. And so I just Googled it, and it's 9 to 11 US size. That's 5.5 to 8 millimeters in metric size. So I went with like the larger one. I went with the size 11 or 8 millimeters for my shawl. Just because with a shawl I like the way that it drapes. I don't want it to be a tight knit. I want it to like have a little bit of give so that it like kind of forms to the body and stuff. So I went with the bigger needle size. Typically when I design, I don't sketch. I usually just like rework the design over and over and over in my brain until I like feel like I have all the kinks like pretty much worked out. And sometimes you don't even know what problems are going to come up until the project's on your needle and you're like, oh, like this doesn't work. Let's try it a different way. Because you guys can't see what's in my brain, I did try to sketch this design out. So I thought I would do like a bit of an arrow shape. So I'm going to increase incrementally along the edges here to grow it out. And then depending on, I'm going to try to reach like 20, maybe 25 inches of width. And then depending on when I reach that, I'm either going to stop increasing and just do garter until I get the length that I want. Or I'm going to keep increasing and just have it be like a super, super oversized shawl. One of the things that I really, really like doing is I like to like work perpendicular to the body of the top, the shawl, whatever, and bind off the body while I'm working a design on the edge. I don't know why, but I feel like it gives such a clean edge to it. And with this shawl, what I decided to do is I decided to like incorporate little loops so that you can wrap this end around, throw it into the loops, and then the shawl isn't gonna move. One of the things that I like find when I'm wearing shawls is that it like moves around a lot and it like is constantly falling off my shoulders. Maybe I need to like wrap it differently or tie a knot under the front part or something. But then I feel like it makes it a little bulky. So I just kind of like wrestle with it whenever I'm wearing a shawl. So for this, I decided I want the shawl to stay, especially because it's bulky. It's probably gonna like have a harder time staying on. So I'm incorporating these loops. We'll see how they work. And since the original sweater had cable design and it looks so pretty, I thought I would incorporate a little cable design here too, which I'm gonna just grow as I work it. We'll see how it works. So the body of the shawl I'm doing in garter. The design I'm going to do in Stitch Mastery, I used to use Stitch Fiddle, and I just used to pay like $20 a month, or not a month, $20 a year for to keep all the patterns there. I really like Stitch Fiddle, but after 3 years, you might as well just get Stitch Mastery because that's $60 and then it's a lifetime thing. So I went ahead and did that. I'm still learning all the kinks of stitch mastery. Definitely not there yet. Oh, let me go help the baby. Okay, I'm back. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys the progress that I've made. I started with a ball from a sleeve, and after 2 days of work, it's gotten pretty darn big. So I attached the second ball of a sleeve yesterday, and I'm just gonna keep working it until it's like the width I want and the length that I want, and I will keep updating you guys on the progress of this lovely, lovely shawl that I'm making. I'm so excited about it, and I hope it gets colder here so I can actually like wear it. I don't want it to stay warm all winter long. I'll see you guys next time. Happy knitting!